All right, share my screen. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining New Look Now's monthly webinar. My name is Ashton Levitt. Just to give you a little background story on myself. I started my career off as a medical esthetician. I then worked my way up into the company and wound up being a patient coordinator and managed one of the med spas. We're one of the largest practices here in Orange County, California. Today, actually, hear me back up. Sorry, guys. Today, we're going to be going over avoiding common marketing mistakes, okay? Just give you a little background information on New Look Now if you're new. New Look Now's visualizer technology educates patients about aesthetic options by virtually trying on surgical and non-surgical treatments for face, breast, body, skin, teeth, and hair. We were founded in 2011. We now process thousands of simulations per month for our corporate partners and MD clients. So top 5 marketing mistakes for aesthetic practices. Failing to track results and analyze the data for all of your marketing campaigns and events. Relying too heavily on social platforms while neglecting traditional marketing tactics. Having weak or non-existent prospect follow-up procedures. Not optimizing your CTAs. And having a lackluster patient journey. Okay, avoiding mistake number 1, so not tracking results and analyzing data. So you need to test, track, analyze, and optimize, repeat. How do you do that? Step 1, create KPIs or key performance indicators. And these are the primary performance data points that you want to track. They can be specific as website clicks or as big picture as total annual revenue. Step 2, use data tracking tools like Google Analytics for website traffic. You can create goals, read visitor data to better understand your site traffic, play around with site content and formatting, and review the results. Most major social media platforms and email services providers offer internal data analytics tools. Use these to track and optimize the results of your social media presence and email marketing campaigns. Step 3, analyze and optimize. Spend time analyzing the data taken from these tools and begin making informed decisions for optimizing your website, social media, email, and other online marketing efforts. Okay, and then tweak and test your digital presence and then check back for changes in your data tracking tools. At New Look Now, we are obsessed with tracking and analyzing data from our internal marketing efforts as well as from the performance of our partners' practices. So if you look to the right, the little graph shows visualizer performance data that we have extrapolated from a variety of our client or current partners. We are committed to helping our partners improve their data analytics and optimize efforts. Okay, so now step 2. Avoiding step number 2, relying too much on social media versus email. So you need to balance your data, your digital presence and marketing efforts. Email marketing consistently provides one of the highest ROIs or return on investment out of any digital marketing tool or tactic. Businesses receive on average of $38 for every dollar spent on email marketing. Social media is incredibly important, particularly for small businesses. However, we don't recommend giving it priority over email. This is because email is much more direct and easily personalized way to approach your audience. More clicks and conversations originate from email campaigns. New Look Now provides our partners with complete, ready-to-use email marketing assets that can be easily fit into any existing marketing campaigns. And you can see there's an example there on the right. And these are all available inside your toolkit if you are currently enrolled with New Look Now. Okay, step 3, not following up properly. So automated email campaigns are some of the easiest and most foolproof ways of following up with your prospective patients. New Look Now Treatment Visualizer provides an interesting and engaging way to follow up with your prospective patients during each step of your conversation and marketing funnel. So here's an example on the right. So the example of follow-up email utilizing the New Look Now Treatment Simulation Visualizer as an engaging and interactive CTA. So a couple key points here: emphasizes that the simulation is free for them to use, offers them a discount after they try on New Look Now Visualizer. That's an option. These are just like, you know, tips that you may want to incorporate when you're using the visualizer as a call to action in your follow-up emails. Provides a clear example of the before and after simulation right next to the actual treatment results. That's something that we can actually customize for you. The call to action is clearly stated. As you can see there, it's a big yellow button, upload photo. And the button is designed to be bright, eye-catching, and goes well with the Ultherapy color scheme. In this particular example, this is for Ultherapy. Okay, avoid mistake number 4, not optimizing your CTA. So this kind of coincides with the first mistake. So with the New Look Now Visualizer at hand, you can easily add a thought-provoking, engaging CTA with these messages with little fuss and higher reward. So first, you're going to test variations with your CTAs or call to actions. This is how you're going to avoid step number 1. Or it's mistake number 4, but it coincides with step number 1. Every piece of outward-facing content that your practice has online has an opportunity for CTA optimization. Use data tracking tools and analysis to measure the results of the CTA variations. So A/B testing, this is an example of how you can do that. You can A/B test with multiple types of CTAs for the same content. Guys, if you could, please make sure you mute yourselves so we don't have periphery noise. Thank you. So according to studies, most complex CTAs convert more at the bottom of the page, and simpler CTAs convert better at the top of the page. Fortunately for you guys, we offer the New Look Now visualizer, or excuse me, the New Look Now widget, which we can actually place in any corner of your website. It usually defaults to the bottom left-hand corner, but if you have, let's say, like a chat feature or something else that you use currently on your website, we can move it around so that it doesn't, doesn't interfere with any existing chats or anything like that.
Do you guys need to order any Fractora tips?
Okay, and lastly, avoiding mistake number 5, having a lackluster patient journey. So what is a patient journey? The entire experience that a patient has from the point of finding your practice or treatment to the days or months after their recovery. It begins with awareness of your practice or treatment and ends with post-treatment follow-up and hopefully the creation of a returning client. Okay, so here's how you can optimize this in order. So this is like basically step 1 to step 5. Okay, so improve patient-practice relationships. You can do this. I mean, everybody has, everybody has their own tactic, but just making sure that you're optimizing your patient's journey. Make sure that you improve that patient-practice relationship. It's, when patients are in consultation, you guys all know, building that physician-patient relationship or even the consultant-patient relationship is very, very important. Okay, increase lifetime value of each patient. You can do this by if you have a surgical patient and you also have a med spa program, getting that patient over into the med spa program so they're coming back every 3 months for Botox, every 6 to 8 months for filler. So the patient came to you first with a surgical procedure, but you're maintaining them with non-surgical procedures. And you can easily use the visualizer to cross-promote those procedures between, surgical and non-surgical. Increase referral and word-of-mouth marketing. Most practices, including the ones I've worked for, we always had rewards programs, but the best was always, refer a friend. If you bring a friend in, they get a certain amount of points, and you get a certain amount of points. Again, using the visualizer to get the word out about different procedures, and you can have call to actions in those emails as well. Okay, so provide patients with educational and engaging tools and resources at every step of the journey. So hint, use New Look Now's visualizer to turn a boring patient experience into a memorable journey. You can work with your account manager, either myself or Vicki Hawk, and we can come up with strategies for you to utilize the visualizer in different email campaigns or social media. If you want to cross-promote, or if you want to actually just promote a specific procedure in general or product, again, you can work with your account manager to get that started. Okay, at this point, I'd like to open up the floor for any questions and answers. We kind of went over that a little quickly. So is there any struggles that you've been having, any questions, any tips that you maybe want to share? The floor is yours. Any questions, you guys? Any questions on best tips on following up with patients, marketing, as far as like how to set up a Google, how to work with Google Analytics, things like that? Okay, well, if there are no questions, we'll go ahead and finish here. If you think of anything as the day progresses or you think of something up next week, please feel free to contact me directly. If you want to actually turn on a feature or if you're not currently set up, please feel free to contact me directly and we'll get you started. I want to thank everybody for coming. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend.
Hi, is there any way we can get a copy of this?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Everybody who RSVP'd will get a copy of this recorded webinar.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.